Welcome back to the GT Audio Podcast. Oh, experience.
All right. So
today we're going to be talking about one of the great games. Free roam, perfect game, adventure. You know, shooting, guns, revolvers, pow, pow. We got Red Dead Redemption.
All right.
Two. Sorry.
Okay, yes. Red Dead Redemption 2, another Rockstar game. So Rockstar Games presents Red Dead Redemption 2. America, 1899. The end of the Wild West era has begun. After a robbery goes badly wrong in the western town of Blackwater, Arthur Morgan and the Vanderlinde gang are forced to flee. With federal agents and the best bounty hunters in the nation massing on their heels, the gang must rob, steal, and fight their way across the rugged heartland of America in order to survive. As deepening internal divisions threaten to tear the gang apart, Arthur must make a choice between his own ideals and loyalty to the gang who raised him. So yeah.
The game of Rednecks is probably one of the best games that I have downloaded on my PlayStation.
Yeah, it is a great game. But so the graphics. The graphics are insane.
Yeah, so is the weaponry. Weaponry.
It's a great game. The graphics are great. The entire cowboy situation is just cool.
The Wild West theme. I always wanted to have a perfect Wild West game, and this gave it to me.
You know what I've always wanted? Perfect medieval game.
Yes!
Hear me out, the Rockstar always comes out with these amazing games, so why doesn't Rockstar try it?
Make a medieval.
I feel like that'd be...
That's one of my favorite eras of time. Probably medieval. The whole night thing. Okay, this is what I hate though. Games in third person of medieval. I want an actual first player FPS.
Boom.
Hitting everything that's actually in good quality.
And the fact that you can hunt in this game
is also awesome.
The diverse habitats and climates of Red Dead Redemption 2 are home to around 200 species of animals, bird, fish, all of which behave and respond to their environment in a unique way. That's how realistic it is.
And they're all over the map. It's not just I see a wolf once in the game. You'll see at least a whole pack of them twice.
There's coyotes, there's white-tailed bucks, there's turkey vultures, there's bald eagles, there's alligators, Tennessee walker, which is a horse,
bears,
grizzly bear, there's fish, there's a banded Gila monster, which is
and the Morgan.
Yeah. There's a lot to the game.
I think that I enjoy the multiplayer a little more.
You can hunt, you can fish, you can do so much.
I sound exactly like I do in all the games. I just like multiplayer a lot more than story.
Makes games 10 times better.
Yeah, especially if it's already good.
I assume that's probably why they release
so much.
Yeah, so much about multiplayer. What about the towns? Valentine? It's a cool town. It's a little bit run down. It's pretty small. It's just a rough and tumble town in the heartlands. It attracts traders, ranchers, cowboys, gamblers, outlaws, and prostitutes from far and wide, all looking to make some money, raise some hell, and have a good time. Annisburg. I love the mine place there. It's so cool. Annisburg is tiny. I don't really know what to say about Annisburg. Saint Denis. Favorite map.
Favorite city?
Yeah, favorite city. It's an actual city. It's a key gateway into North America with a trade route that runs the length of the country. The bustling city of Saint Denis is a melting pot of cultures and people where businessmen, socialites, sailors, laborers, beggars, and thieves all live side by side. It's just cool.
The gunfights are awesome as well.
Mount Hagen, that's a mountain. Rhodes, it's a pretty cool town. It's prim and proper on the surface. Tensions and corruption run deep in the southern town of Rhodes. It's pretty cool. It's also another small one. Strawberry, this is tiny. Like tiny, but I think it has the most detail for a small town. It's small logging town, yeah. Yeah. What about Legres? I think that's how you pronounce it. The people of Legres live self-sufficiently for the most part, making little money here, and they're from fishing and acting as guides for travelers wishing to navigate the region. You usually find crocodiles and alligators.
Yeah, I was just about to say, this looks like a massive hotspot for
is.
alligators.
They're just everywhere, but it's also really good for fish.
Mhm.
But alligators, they will literally maul you.
Yeah.
Like, they bit my horse once and I flew off. And now I'm trying to swim. And there's blood in the water from my horse and he's like running off. And he leaves me with this thing. So I'm screaming like at my friends to help.
Yeah.
Because it was funny. And then one of them just runs over to like the bay, the coast, and he just sees me get like drug under by the alligator. And just sees my lifeless body kind of float up. What is that? What the? Yeah, that's for alligators. Like, look how detailed it is, though.
The veins on the horse are there.
Like, unbelievable.
You know what really sucks about it, though, sometimes? The fall damage.
Oh
if you
my
die,
goodness. It's
you
too
fall.
realistic.
Yeah.
What about? So, Western, Midwestern, and Southern United States. It's based around a character called Arthur. First and third person perspective. Best-selling video games, 45 million copies. GTA.
And it gained $725 million in the first weekend of release.
It's so cool.
Yep.
Yeah, honestly, it's awesome.
The setting.
The setting.
Let's get a little into the game.
It's pretty cool. Just completely Western. The graphics are great. Everything about it is great. The water.
The water looks super real, though.
Yeah.
Like, when you're in, like, a smaller terrain in the water, it's like, you know, it's, like, shallow so you can see what's in the water, and once you get deeper, you...
Red Dead Online. It's just multiplayer. Released in November 27th, 2018. It's like a special edition. You get to create your own character once again with GTA.
Yeah, but Rockstar games are so alike.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of them are really alike.
What about the critics? Hold up. I saw
What about the awards?
Here, critics. Metacritic 93 out of 100. Destructoid 9.5 out of 10. JukesVideo.com 19 out of 20. PC Gamer UK 88 out of 100. 10 out of 10 for PC Games N. PC Mag 4 to 5. So it's an overall pretty good game.
And I think everyone kind of noticed that. Especially with, like, the Wild West setting is just not a lot of things. Like, you don't see it a lot in video games until Red Dead came out. And I think everyone says that it was Red Dead 1, then 2. But it actually goes, what, Red Dead Revolver?
Oh, we just read the windows. The rest are like 97s and 10 out of 10s.
Oh my
for
god.
PlayStation. Where are the awards? Maybe they didn't get
Did
any.
they not get any?
They must have. It's a masterpiece. Rare quality, yeah. It's just sick, man. But everything about the game.
I like the clothing in it. Like the
Yeah.
clothing's really.
And the detail, like
You can see the gun perfectly. You can see
Look at
details
that
on
there.
the gun. There's the crocodile. Or alligator, whatever they are.
weaponry.
We got some good stuff here.
Detail, depth, and choice define every aspect of Red Dead Redemption, and weapons are no exception. There are over 50 unique usable weapons, a massive range of options for customization, and a wide selection of different ammunition types to improve accuracy, range, or damage. The more a gun is used, the better it will perform, but it will also start to degrade over time if not looked after. So a trusty sidearm needs to be kept oiled and clean. That's another thing. You actually have to clean your guns in order to keep them accurate.
Yeah, and you actually have to do that in real life. So I feel like a lot of the time it's too realistic, but at the same time it's like realistic is better.
Yeah, for different kind of terms. The Cattleman revolver, that's the one you start off with. Volcanic pistol, it's a pretty good one. Springfield rifle, sawed-off shotgun, Litchfield repeater. Like, yeah.
It's a great game. Deadeye.
Deadeye is where you like the red X's show up and then it automatically shoots on them. Yeah, like
The reloading's even realistic. Like,
and like look at the gunfire.
yeah,
Like back in the day, it would actually like kind of shoot a flame.
it would like shoot like, or like with Sega Genesis and all that, it would have like, what, like maybe a couple pixels of fire or something.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of weird how much video games has evolved. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. So, who's your favorite character from the story mode?
Probably like a lot of others. It's probably like the main character, Arthur Morgan.
Yeah, he's a good character. Mine, probably Lenny.
Funny.
Yeah. But yeah, it's an awesome game. And the music is like,
Soundtrack's okay. It's not the greatest.
but for Western, it sounds like Western, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I get it. Like, you know when you hear like great Western songs, like it'll have like the banjo and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I love that music, and Red Dead Redemption kind of brought that stuff to you.
Mhm. But yeah, it's like what is Red Dead Redemption 1 had, what was it? It took place before, or was it after? It's before.
Undead Nightmare was okay.
I think it's cool how they added kind of a zombie
Like effect to it.
thing. They won Audio of the Year, Music of the Year, Best Interactive Score, Best Dialogue, Best Game of the Year, Best Game Design, Best Technology, Best Audio,
Outstanding achievement.
Action Game of the Year, Outstanding Achievement in Art Direction, Outstanding Achievement in Gameplay, Engineering, Outstanding Character Performance, Outstanding Achievement in Game Direction,
Best DLC.
Undead Nightmare, Best Original Score, Best Song in Game, Game of the Year, sales for 6.9 mil. That's not a lot of sales. 160 million, but keep in mind this is back when video games weren't too big. Like they were big, obviously, but like they weren't like as they are today.
Yeah, they're not as, especially like graphic wise.
Mm-hmm.
And this was not as realistic as 2, of course, but it was very realistic.
Yeah. Red Dead 2, though, the way you can like tackle people and stuff,
Yep.
That's awesome. I want that in GTA 6. Like physical kind
More
of
physical
gameplay.
with your arms instead of guns and ammunition. Something I want to say is so you know how there's all those games with like great controls, like ones that you get used to over time? I feel like Red Dead just took that away and they made their own kind of like reputation with their own controls and stuff. I feel a lot of times people hate that, but I think it's okay. I mean, it's hard, especially when like you're used to other games. Once you get used to it, it's a lot better. Especially while also playing GTA, because it's almost the exact same thing.
Yep.
Rockstar is Rockstar. Not like other stuff.
Best company for games.
Yeah.
What about, like, what do you think if Red Dead 3 would, because nobody's really hyped about a Red Dead 3, nobody really talks about a Red Dead 3, there's no been any talk about it actually, not even from Rockstar, I don't believe
there will be any. Honestly, I feel like it's okay if they just left it.
I know it's a great game, but
We need to check this out.
there's nothing too much. So Red Dead 3 is probably going to base around like Mafia.
That would be awesome.
That would be pretty cool though.
I mean, I don't know if it'll be a great game because it'll be changing it up a lot.
I don't know if they... Red Dead 3. Yeah. Dead Redemption. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. They might... There's been talk about it, obviously.
Yeah.
But I don't think they should continue Red Dead because GTA is such a big legacy.
Yeah.
I don't know if they should really follow with that. Because I feel like...
I feel like if they stop it here, it'd be so much better. Because you don't want to ruin the franchise.
And the story ended good. It's not even necessarily ruining it, but they need to focus on newer games rather than...
Just continuing the same old games.
GTA, hear me out. I know we just said continue new games, but GTA...
It's different.
It's too good to just cut. I know a lot of people like Red Dead, and it is a great game, but I don't find it fun. I can't enjoy like 2 hours of playing Red Dead.
Yeah, you have to. You kind of have to like. I
And it's hard to
usually
make
play
money.
for like
It's hard to make money.
an hour. Yeah, exactly. And it's not fun ways to make money a lot of the time.
GTA has like unique ways.
Rob and stuff.
And
like
it's modern day. Cars make it so much fun.
And so
I
much
could
better.
drive a car for like an hour and a half without getting bored. And like
This is what I do in
Medieval.
GTA.
Medieval again. I want them to,
Exactly. They should do that.
because they're continuing all these games. What? There's 3 popular kind of game conception.
What are those?
So you have modern, like modern day, Modern Warfare, Call of Duty.
Yeah.
All these modern kind of new day gun games.
That you can tell are more modern.
There's more like 4 actually. So there's modern, futuristic, Destiny 2, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare.
I want one like Assassin's Creed where it's really
All
far,
these games, yeah.
but it's more in the medieval,
then-
like castle places and stuff.
And then
horses you ride to go places.
And then you have Western. That's a big franchise.
Yep.
Just based around country and whatnot. And then medieval.
Yeah.
It hasn't really glowed up too much, but it could come so far.
Yeah.
The concept of it's fun, like bows, swords, shields, axes.
Cannonballs. And okay, have you ever watched The Lord of the Rings?
Yes.
Okay, that's why I liked. That's when I actually got into medieval. I was like 6. Watched that movie, and it was great.
Yeah.
The elves, the dwarf, and everything. I also watched The Hobbit a little while ago. It wasn't better than, like, you know.
But like, I don't.
And the whole concept of like like instead of heists, you could have like castles you have to break into and get the gold in the dungeon or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Goblins and stuff.
I just want them to come out with a
Better game.
big medieval game. Because
Let's check out some. Like I
I
feel
wanna
like there
see
could
if
be a
there's-
lot of good ones.
they're all just like these kind of games.
Or
where you're
RPG and stuff,
where you're
yeah.
zoomed out and you gotta like go in
And build villages and stuff.
That's lame. I'm talking about like good combat. I've seen a game. I think
Knights of Honor.
no. So medieval game. It was played by Markiplier. I don't know what it's called, but it looked so fun. So medieval game, Markiplier. Medieval engineers. Was that it? I swear. Oh, I think it is. Hold up. No, that's not it. That is a good game though. But it's too old. Okay, besides that, there was a game that a YouTuber played, and it looked too good to be true. It was either Jacksepticeye or Mark. It was like first person medieval, just like fighting. And it looked so fun. Like, yeah.
I feel like the concept of medieval, like you said, the you know how there's like more ammo and everything like that. I feel like if we did it less realistic, unlike Red Dead Redemption, specifically like we could have like goblins or stuff in forests. I feel like that'd be a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Or like not like Minecraft, but like enchanted stuff.
Okay, we know about Dark Souls. I know that's medieval, but it's not like the kind of medieval I'm trying to talk about. I'm not trying to talk about witchcraft, medieval, and all that. I'm trying to talk like where you're in like a first person or something with a sword and it's like gory and fun and good graphics, just everything is like insane. So I want to talk about one I'm seeing here, and it looks... This might be the one that they played. Kingdom Come. The Deliverance.
This ain't even about Red Dead anymore.
So... Yeah, it's like a first person... I think this was... Yeah, it was. So it's a first person. I don't know how old the game is, but
It doesn't look like it has the greatest graphics like Rockstar could do, but I feel like something
it
like
has
this
good
would be
graphics.
good.
But like you get the sword and you just like hit. It doesn't get old. It looks so fun and whatnot, and like the detail. Like, look at that game. That looks pretty good.
Yeah, it just looks like an interesting, kind of medieval
Well,
warfare game.
We did get sidetracked there.
Yeah, for quite a while.
This is pretty short, but
Yeah.
unfortunately, this is where the podcast has to end. If you have any suggestions, please submit an email. It should be in the link. If you're on YouTube, check out our TikTok or Spotify.
Yeah,
if you're on Spotify, then check out our YouTube and TikTok.
TikTok we don't post as much to.
Just search our name on any media platform, and it should come up on popular ones.
Yeah.
Twitch, we're thinking about.
We might go live maybe on Twitch if
But yeah. So unfortunately, that is where it has to end. And thank you so much for listening to this podcast.
Yep.